live, but I'm not live right now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing a video first, and I was using a password, and the password was gold moon, but I wrote it as O-R, and then moon, or moon. And then I looked at it and I said Mormon. I said Mormon. Two M's, Mercury and Mars. Mercury and Venus have no moons, right? Have you ever played hop, skip, and jump from the sun? You jump onto Mercury, you jump onto Venus. Or have you ever had a set of toys in the box and they spread all the toys around you in order and they say, okay, put them in the right order? What if our planetary system is not in the right order? Let's say we're over here and we're looking out that way. Or we're over here apparently going around the sun and looking out that way. Where are the other planets? What planet is before the other planet? Even if Jupiter is further away from us, right? Depending on where we are and where we're looking, I mean, no matter what, because of the size of Jupiter, and if we're going around the sun, pretend this is the sun, and let's say the sun is here and Jupiter's over there. Is the sun big enough to cover up the total area space of the, what do you call it, of the other planets going around the sun in that scenario? Because maybe even if that scenario is not real, it doesn't matter. You can still create the equation that if it was real. Okay? And we have to know where all the planets are because apparently we see them all. Apparently we know their speed and we know what they're made from. So we can build the story because it all has numbers. So we have a numeric story telling us everything. And if I ask this question, you should be able to have an answer for it. Somebody out there in the science who studies cosmetology, is that what you want to call it, cosmetology? So this comes up, and then when I say no Venus, and I say no Mercury, I'm thinking of November. No Venus, November. So funny, all these words. Venus is the second planet as well as it is the 8th planet. Venus is also known as number 3, and as it is also known as number 7 position plane, but Neptune and Venus come together. And then Venus takes the position of Earth, okay, in where Neptune shows up in that position. But when Earth is in when Venus is in the Earth position, okay, Neptune is still this, but it's not this. When Neptune goes on a 45-degree angle in the numeric value structure of low Shu, what they call it, where the numbers are not the same, where we start off with 4, 9, 2, 3, 5 is always in the center, and then we have, instead of having Saturn, we now have Uranus, and instead of having Uranus, we now have Neptune in that position, and then we have Mercury in the position where H and A, exchanging places in low Shu. Remember, you move over here, you move over 1/4, 1/2, 3/4, 1 whole. Going away halfway down makes it whole. Isn't that crazy? I went all the way down to the bottom, but that's whole because now you have the opposite of each other. Wouldn't that be whole? Even if you go up this way? This is the logic of my own personal reality. Whatever true perspective it can be put to for another use. Now, I've got all kinds of stuff in front of me, and this is a very, very exciting day for me. In fact, I'd like to do 10 videos because I know nobody watches my videos more than 3 or 4 minutes, yet I watch most people's videos longer than that. Found a book with an egg inside. It says 53513. Should we forget about the inside totality space can be measured? But the totality space from one end to the other end can also be measured from the outside. You measure from the inside, you measure from the outside. What size are the walls? What numeric value should we give it? Now, for measuring in 10 this way, the travel is going to be greater. So if you're measuring a straight distance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, there's a travel. When we look at the keyboard, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, there's also 0 on it. And it also shows the brackets, shows an exclamation point, it shows the @ sign, it shows a numeric value on number 3. They're all codes telling us a story, okay? Here's the egg. Now I'm going to go on a basic 10. 5, 3, 5 is 13. 2, 1, 2 is 5. 4.5 and 5.5 is 10. 4.5 and 4.5 is 9. And then the center of the egg. Why do I like this one the best? Because this is the Easter egg. Now, in order to go from here to here, if I was going up and down, right? If I was going up and down, it's more rectangular, is it? At the same time, our numeric values go 1, 2, 3, but the lower one below 1 is 4. The lower one below 2 is 5. The lower one to the next one is 6. So it's dropping by 3 and going over by 1. But yet the numeric pad is still square. But it's more than square because we may have 1 through 9, and then above it we have the number lock, the divider, the star. We have the 0 below, so it's showing us that what's inside, okay, where the numeric numbers are, also has a bottom and an exterior, and on the keyboard it shows also a minus, a plus, and an enter, even creating it to be just as square. So my keyboard is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high by 4 wide, but the regular keys are 3 by 3. Right? Now that can be the in-between of both sides. And maybe what I should bring up here first, I mean, I'm watching the Olympics and I'm putting this design out there. 1 connects 2 and 2 connect 3. And here's my 808. 2 hearts come together right over here. And the bottom of the heart is the bottom of the circle on the bottom. Reaches the bottom. You see the way it reaches the bottom over here? That's the circle of the bottom, the heart. So I'm not even sure where to go next. You see we have a T that's upside down. Is that the cap? We're capping everything off. There's a game called Sickbo where they do it this way, but where this is, inside of here are the dice. This, I put it around this, it's the lemon, and this is the core of the lemon. So there's nothing there. Everything is around the core, yet this is what's holding everything together. Jupiter 99, you flip that upside down. It's the dividing roads of 66 to 6 and 1, 6 and 1, the 7th gate, to 9 and 1, 9 and 1, okay, which creates 1 and 0, 101, 1 and 0, 1 and 0, 11. 9, 11 separated in Jupiter. In numeric value, to create that, and what I like about it is it's 2 times 3, 2 plus 3, 5, 6, 11. This is Jupiter now we get into. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 equals 9. 9, 11. 1 and 1 is 2. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 and 9. A and I inside Venus. BC creation of AD after the deaths before the Christ. Bringing on 5.6, 28, 28, 2 cycles, 2 moons, M-O-O-N, M-O-N. 11 is K, 2 is B, Beka, A and I, spirit of A and I, beta creation. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2 will create 2 and 3 again. Where is 1 and 2? Is it the divider between 2 sides? Can I show you the chalice? I had a chalice with this. I had a chalice. I had the chalice designed somewhere. The chalice design, put this inside the egg. Or the chalice design, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put this inside where green goes. The stoplight. Stop, go. Right? What's outside of the light, the aura of the light that penetrates to show you, go and stop. That's the egg. The egg doesn't take up full of fluid, although it's sticky on the inside all over, protecting what's in the egg. We have the yellow of the egg, and then we have the whatever that core that's around it. Crazy stuff. On a clock, 1, 2, 3, 4. We go 4. I jumped over to here is 1. Okay. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I jumped over here to 1, to 2, to 3, to 4, to 5, to 6. There were a total of 6. Total of 6, 12. Total of 6, 18. Total of 6, 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 5, 17, 18. And 5 is 23, and then back over to the same one. We start and we finish at the same one. Did I get that right? 5, 10, 15, 20, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 24. The dividing stalk between here and here to here is 45 degrees and 45 degrees. If this was 180, this is 225. Now there's a lot involved in here. We have to understand what 3 is, how C and C come created to one I, how this is where our B actually comes into this over here. See the B coming in? Parts of 2 V's, right? In Spanish, they say V for a B. We exchange letters because that's how it was made. The number tells you this, pending where you are, you'll know how everything is made. 9 and 18. 9 and 18, it took I and I. 18. But we had to put a bar in it. We barred 11. You see the bar across? Inside of the game of craps, we put a bar on a number because there were more crap numbers than there were 7-11. 7-11, 9-11, 7-9-11, the Twin Towers, Gateway falls down. Spirit Matrix machine that's in all of us, telling us what to information that we're picking up, that we're deciphering in our own personal ways, whether it's telling us or not, but it's pushing us and pressing buttons, but it can't actually, can it direct us like a mental disorder? I found a lot of books. I thought that they were lost and ghosts. So I want to come back to this chalice thing, and I'm going to do in my next video. This is prime numbers and something. I'll have to show this in my next video. I don't remember what it is. Okay, Anthony Morris, I think. I'm going to show you what this is because this is what you were talking about. I don't even know if he's hooked up with me or ever watching me, but Anthony Morris from Facebook. So, and there was more inside of this. I didn't finish. Oh no, I couldn't finish. Imagine 109, right? And then I take out this book over here and I match 109 with one of those prime numbers or whatever it is. I don't remember. 73, 91, they're all going to equal to 1. These are all going to equal to 2 and 9. The orange, because the orange equals to 60. Why 51 and 60? Center link. The center link in the roulette is 16, 17, 18, 17, 17, 17, 51. The reality is it's 16, 18, and 20. 54 equaling to the sun. 19 and 21 and 17, 21, 40, 58. 19 and 21 and 17, 16, 17, 18. So the 58 here and the 54 here equals 2. Is that correct? Correct? No, sorry, I meant 57 over here, numeric value for the moon, and 54 over here, total 101, 111, 111, 111. The sun and the moon interlocking. Red, 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 red. These two are black, so that's 37, 39, 35. Electric company come together with the sky system, and the black is what's in between. And the chalice goes right over here because the 17 and 20 come in between. And if you crisscross them, they're all 37s. 19 and 18 are S. 1 times 9, 1 times 8, 8 and 9, 17. The gateway. 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. We're going to stop this. It's going to be in the next video. Got a lot of paperwork, a lot of papers on the desk, a lot of papers on the desk, a lot of stuff on the desk, a lot of stuff on the desk. It's crazy. It's I mean, this is what happened the first night to me. For those who stood here, do you feel like a chain store right here? Do you feel like a chain store, practically floored, one of many zeros, kicked around and bored? Your ears are full, but you're empty, holding on to your heart, to those people who really never care who you are. So give me a coffee, TV in color. History, I've seen so much. I'm going blind. And I'm brain dead virtually. Socially, it's hard enough for me. Take me away from the big bad world and agree to marry me so we can start all over again. This is what happened on the first night, what I heard inside my head, basically. This is what got me started. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Peace. Strength. Believe that you are not only